Hello, lovers, fighters, and LLSmoothBody fans. It's your boy, LLSmoothBody, and we're coming at you absolutely hard. We're a little late on draft January. It might be one day of draft February, and we're moving on, but I saved something pretty special. This is a draft of celebrities we hate the most. Just a little preface before I introduce Lil Doop. These are celebrities not like an R. Kelly who have actually done like very heinous things. These are supposed to be celebrities I hate for everything they are, everything they say, everything they do, even though they haven't done anything illegal. Like, I wish they'd be arrested for some of the things they do and the way they act. Lil Doop, say what up to the people.
What up, gang? How are we today?
The gang seems good. The smooth body, what, 27, 26?
26.
26 is chicks. Here we go.
6 is chicks.
I do want to announce to all our viewers out there, Daniel and my dad, that Lil Doop's birthday is Valentine's Day. So if you want to send in something special, maybe a question for Lil Doop on his birthday, maybe some fan mail, he would not be opposed to that for sure.
No. That's good stuff.
Lil Doop, do you want the honors? Do you want me to have the honors on this draft? What are you thinking?
I think I went first last time, and I was fucked over because you did a lot more research. I think you should go first this time, and then I'll still get fucked over because you did a bunch of research.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear it. With the first pick and the people I hate the most, basically in the world draft.
You've changed, man.
Dude, no, I dislike. So we were filling this out. Lil Doop's like, I like kind of dislike maybe like 5 people, and I'm like, nah, like every single one of them, I just do not like. Number one pick.
Yeah, you've changed. Like, we just went right into this. Like, we didn't even catch up or anything before the pod. Like, what's going on?
What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
You're like, oh, I'm busy, and you were like pissed at me because I didn't answer you at 4:15. Sorry, man. I was a little hungover. I was taking a nap.
Is this because you're mad about that, or is this because you're delaying the inevitable? Because I know you have like 4 people you hate. I'm not gonna lie.
Just delaying the inevitable.
Should I just start? Should I just
Seriously,
go for it?
How are you?
I'm good. No, I'm good. No, things are good. Things are going well. Should be a nice Friday night. You know, having some people over playing some mahjong, and then probably
You're playing mahjong
in bed by 9:30. No, I'm not playing mahjong.
I was gonna say that sounds lit.
That does sound better than whatever I'm probably gonna do tonight, which is just like go to the bars. Pretty cash.
Yeah, it's pretty cash.
You're an ass today. I like it. You're pissed.
You're upset.
You're not happy. Like, you're mad. You're a little.
I'm great.
How are you? How are things with the ladies? Lil Doop. Hey, this is a new segment every show. Lil Doop's single lifestyle. How's it going?
This isn't gonna last very long.
Is it over? Wow. Okay. Well, maybe you should start by catching up because everything's about the same with me. Like, nothing changes. You have a freaking girlfriend. You didn't let me know. Jeez. Yeah. Pretty damn one-sided. So, what's her name?
I can't be like, hey, by the way. That's so weird.
You should have been. You should have texted me immediately like, hey, I asked some chick to be my girlfriend. Thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, I convinced her to say yes.
I implored her that it would be in her best interest to merge.
No, I actually left it up to her.
Can you
told her that she had to ask me?
Just give me the rundown. Just like Jim Halper in The Office, just give me the rundown.
I go to a party in December for Lode's girlfriend, Lady Lode, her birthday. I'm at her house. I'm talking to whoever, and this girl walks in, which we haven't figured out what her name's gonna be because I'm supposed to give her a name.
Ooh,
I think
you're serious.
I think her name should be Stinky Butt for the LLSmoothBody podcast, but she didn't appreciate that very much.
I like Stinky Butt. I think
Stinky Butt is fucking hilarious.
It's pretty cute. I think
it's cute. What's up, Stinky Butt? You're the stinkiest butt in town. Stinky Butt, Stinky Butt.
But if you called her like stank ass, that probably wouldn't be as cute.
That's like rude.
Yeah. Be pretty sweet though. Like if I was like,
this girl walks in.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
This girl walks in, right? We give each other the eyes.
Of course.
And then Load's all like, yo, like, you should go talk to... We got to come up with a name.
Stinky Butt.
We got to go talk to Stinky Butt over there.
Stank ass.
I'm like, nah, chill. That's what I said to him. He was like, nah, like, come on, go do it. And I'm like, nah, chill. Stop, dude. Seriously. Like, relax. Seriously, stop. Anyway. So then Lady Loaf comes up to me, and then she's like, hey, yo, what do you think of Stinky Butt over there? I'm like, yeah, she got the stickiest butt in town. That's for damn certain.
Retweet and like.
Anyway, eventually, we were leaving to go to a bar, and she was also coming. That's what she said. Nice. We just did Nux through FaceTime. Anyway.
First time.
So we should do that more. So I kind of walk up to her, and Lady Load was standing in between us. She was like, oh, like, if you two met or whatever. I was like, Lady Load, stop. Like, seriously, let me cook.
Nah, dude, Lady Load's doing you a solid right there. She's like the Chris Paul right
she
there.
Hooked me up. She hooked me up. They both did. Anyway, so I knew what her name was, and I tend to be a smooth guy every once in a while.
Lil Doop, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna stop you right here, man. If I asked an old woman about her brooch, probably wouldn't take this long. I'm not rushing you. We just gotta like keep it moving. You know?
Oh wow, you want to hear the story, but you don't want any of the details.
I'm just kidding. I just always wanted to say that. I've been thinking about brooches lately.
So yeah, I tend to be a smooth guy. I'm able to come up with things that are pretty witty on the spot, and I was dumbfounded. You know, I couldn't think of anything. So unfortunately, the first thing I said to this girl was, "Oh," because I heard her name, and I was like, "Oh, like your name? It's the same first three letters that are in my name."
Hot.
That's so bad. Like,
yeah. But
and she heard that and was like, "Yeah, I want to like kiss you."
You know what though? Maybe it was maybe you didn't have to be smooth. Maybe the smoothness, maybe the nervousness was the smoothness. You ever think about that? Because like that shows you care, right? Because you could be smooth with some chick you don't really give a shit about, but if if you're a little nervous, you're like, it probably means you like her.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I'm pretty crazy. Anyway,
life advice.
Things lead to other things, and now we are.
I was looking for her because I knew Mr. Doop, not Lil Doop, had asked my mother if she knew anything about Lil Doop having a little shawty, and my mom was like, I don't know. Like,
wait,
I don't hear things. Dead ass.
Hold
True story.
up.
This was over break.
Whoa.
He was like trying to recon my mom, and my mom's like, I don't know, man. Sam didn't say anything. And I was like, well, that's how I found out, like, you probably like the girl because he knew something was going on. So that means there's probably something going on.
Hey, yo, settle down. Okay, well, the reason that I didn't tell, or I haven't told my parents yet is because she's coming to my my birthday thing. And it's going to be a lot of my family there. So I didn't know if she wanted to be introduced as my friend rather than just getting thrown right into the ringer after like a month or two. You know what
Your
I'm saying?
family's tough. Your family's tough on the people you bring home. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a dude, so it's a little bit less tough on the females.
So that's actually not necessarily true. Like on my dad's side, the girls get the freaking ringer. Like,
yeah, which is crazy.
It's so weird. Like they don't care about dudes at all. They're like the more the merrier. And I'm like, dudes are usually the problem. I don't know what
That's
we're
what
doing
I'm
here.
saying. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They're ruthless with the Chiquitas, but on my mom's side, it's the normal way. Like they're gonna be more hesitant to a dude coming in.
Yeah. I don't know. It's well, we'll see. I'll tell him. That's crazy that he knew. I mean, good for him for putting the pieces together.
I mean, in the words of Mark Ruffalo, he knew and he let it happen. That's from That Priest movie. You should watch it sometime. It's actually a good film.
Anyway, welcome back to the LLSmoothBody Podcast.
We got to work on your intros. I want you to do an intro one day. Be like, hello, lovers and fighters. Welcome to LLSmoothBody Podcast featuring
hello,
Lil Doop.
lovers and fighters and everyone in between. You've reached the LLSmoothBody Podcast.
Ooh,
Leave a message at the tone. Beep.
That'd be pretty tough.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty tough. And then the theme music comes in. They're like right after the beat. And then I actually go, hello, lovers, fighters. I don't know why we haven't started every episode like that.
Skirt. Ski ski.
All right, let's just... You want to start the draft now?
Yeah, let's. I feel warmed up. I'm lubed up. I'm ready to go.
I didn't know asking about your damn girlfriend was a whole can of worms, and I'm
all right. Jeez, man,
I'm just
settle
getting
down.
shit. That's what we do. All right, we're like two great tennis players. We grunt a lot and we send shit back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially when they get my order wrong at a restaurant.
Not it.
I'm like, hey,
Workshop it.
this is not what I ordered,
Workshop it.
ma'am, or
Put it in the
miss,
shop.
or sir. They're like, oh, let me take this back to the kitchen for you because I sent it back, which is what we do here. Bars.
You know, I was wrong about you. You're going places. All right, are we gonna keep our
let's
dicks in
just
our
get
hands, or
into
should we
it.
start drafting? All right. With the number one pick of the person I hate the most in popular culture that isn't a criminal, I'm going to take the one, the only Jake Problem Child Paul. I hate this man more than anyone. This is where I got the idea for this whole draft. I was on TikTok, and then this clip came up of him interviewing with Bomani Jones. Do you know who Bomani Jones is?
I do not.
Okay, so he was on ESPN, now he's on HBO. He's a really good sports talk show guy. And basically Bomani Jones just asked him hey man, what happens if you lose in your next fight? And Jake Paul's like, yeah, I don't really think like that. That's probably how you think. And then there's a later clip of him being like, yeah, man, I don't even know who you are. My manager set this up. And I'm like, you're the worst living human being. I hated it so much. I hated so much about the thing. So I'm going to go through some of his worst highlights.
Yeah, go ahead.
To me, I mean, the Bizarre Vark thing, his show on Disney Channel, he got kicked off of for throwing a big house party. I don't know which part of that I hate the most. Either that he had a house party, but he's a fucking tool, or that he was on a show called Bizarre Vark, but we can move on from that. The next thing I hate the most is he made a diss track on teachers. Yes, the people that get paid $30,000 a year. Cody Co has a great video on this. Dude, it is the worst thing I ever heard. One of the lines is teachers never taught me how to get a benzo or a Lambo or something. I'm just that's... But the worst of all is he had this $7 advice app called Edfluence that was supposed to be for influencers, and you would pay the $7, and here are the kind of tips you would get. One of them was, if you like makeup, do makeup videos. The next one was, have a phone. Edfluence, $7 in the App Store. One of the worst, biggest scam things ever. I hate his boxing career. What's funny is Logan Paul did something in the Suicide Forest that made national news that was way worse, and I hate Jake Paul even more. So that's got to tell you how bad Jake Paul is to me. That's my number one pick. I'm sticking with him.
That's a pretty solid pick.
Thank you.
I don't think I knew that about you.
What, that I hate Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Would you think I'd be a pro Paul guy? Does that...
No, I don't think you're a big Team 10 or whatever the fuck they're called. Bro, whatever. But I didn't think that would be your number one overall.
Number one.
Dude award.
Number one. Most hated dude. Hate everything about him. Hate his face. Hate his frosted tips.
He's a pretty ugly motherfucker.
I don't have words. I don't have words.
Anything nice to say? I got you.
No, I see him and he grinds my gears. It's not even it's just about his personality. He just seems like the worst dude you'd ever meet. And the Logan Paul dude doesn't. If you see him in interviews, Jake actually seems like the worst dude you could ever meet. Anyway, I digress. You get 2 picks. Here you go.
Shit. You know what? I got to start out strong. You know, we just started talking. I'm nice and warmed up. My number one pick is going to be Taylor Swift.
Wow. I love it. I almost threw it on my list, but I have a soft spot for folklore. So
yeah,
I didn't. Now tell us what you hate about Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, she has nice music. She has great music to a certain point in her music making career. I am not a fan of a lot of her music though. Like she has a couple bops, you know what I'm saying? Bum, 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 you know what I'm saying?
I don't know that one.
If all the TV's not, I know we ever done fun of it.
You can sing the words. I know you know
story like I do.
Yeah.
There's also something that came out about how her dad bought like 1 million copies or something of like one of her like records, so she would get on some top whatever list. That's kind of fucked up, but
sure.
At the same time, I can respect the play because if he had the guap to do it, fuck it, might as well support your daughter's career. At the same time, win-win situation for both.
No, that's like an investment because you get on the top.
It's great
you know
shit.
What I mean? Yeah.
The other thing is, it's not even necessarily so much Taylor Swift, but like some of her fans, I just can't stand to be in the same room as them.
So it's the culture around Taylor Swift that she enables, that she totally enables.
100%.
Therefore, the transitive property, you hate her. So here's what I dislike most about Taylor Swift. Is Taylor Swift is like one of these green celebrities who's like preaching green stuff, all that. And then a study came out of the top 5 celebrities who use their private jet the most, and Taylor Swift was number 1, meaning all the fuel you're literally setting a match to by flying private is like that actually like makes a big effect on like carbon levels and stuff like that. I'm not going to act like I'm a green expert, but
yeah,
like,
sure.
You're one person in a plane. So I don't know. Some of the redundancies with her, like, I don't know, you can get a little fake vibes, but she made folklore, so she's definitely cool with me. You got another pick?
Yeah, my next pick kind of like goes hand in hand sometimes with some people.
Sure.
Not necessarily extremely true for me, but my second pick is going to be John Mayer.
Wow. That makes me so angry. You're better than that. You love John Mayer. I am
better than that, but I love John Mayer's music. I love it all. I'll consume it all until the day I die, which makes me part of the problem because I'm just perpetuating the cycle. However, he's just one of the most hated dudes of all time.
I get that, but I feel like you defend him. Like it's not like Kanye where like you actually shouldn't.
Tried.
Yeah, I guess it is like Kanye.
Like you try and then you're like, okay, I don't know anything, so you look up more and then you hear more of the stories and you're like, oh, well, this dude got the dirty dick and he's just like disrespectful.
So do you
again?
know,
all of that's hearsay too.
Yeah, but you don't know like the worst John Mayer quote. It was like he was in an interview and he said, "Yeah, my dick's like a white supremacist."
Yeah,
that was because he didn't want to, hook up with African American ladies. Like that's awful. Like that's an awful thing to say.
Fucked up.
Ever about.
That's a
anything.
terrible thing to say. I think that helps him warrant a number 2 spot. Like that is fucked up. You can't say shit like that.
That's not awesome. It's definitely. I mean, he's not even doesn't crack my list only because I genuinely don't hate him because I don't know enough about him. But yeah, that's pretty awful.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And I mean, there's also other crazy shit that he said. But also, one of the other things is that my 1 and 2 pick intermingle a lot because a lot of Swifties fucking hate John Mayer. And then whenever I say that I like John Mayer's music, I get shit on for like supporting him, which like, again, I understand. But like, I think you said this before. You kind of have to try in a lot of different cases to separate the music from the man, which is true to an extent, which is why I think Johnny Boy is number 2.
Okay. So you probably have more reason to hate him, but you defend him because of the music a little bit more than Taylor Swift.
Right.
I don't defend anything this man's done. My next pick Even though he has made one good song ever. I am talking about the quote-unquote
Jacob
icon,
Sartorius.
Jaden Smith.
Oh.
This one's going to hurt you.
Oh, no, dude. I wanted to put him on my list. So I got things to say.
Can I run through some of his worst moments? I'm just going to start out.
Please.
The clip of him talking about how he doesn't like to be around kids his own age, and he just wants to talk about the social and economic state of the world right now is one of the worst things I've ever seen. But everyone knows that one. So here are some other things that I hate about him. He has been quoted saying he doesn't watch TV. Awesome.
Literally, he's in the TV.
He's in the TV. That's but that's just the tip of the iceberg. He's once been quoted as saying that there's nations out there that are way more technology savvy in these things, and we need to use their resources and things like that. And then somebody asked him, "Are you talking about a place like Wakanda?" And he goes, "Yes, I'm talking about a place like Wakanda." He was saying basically there's Wakandas out there, but that's not the worst one.
Wakanda is real.
Dude, the worst one. And this isn't even like a bad thing. Was he pulled up to the Met Gala and he was holding his dreadlocks in his hand and just had a shaved head. And that was his fit. And I looked at it and it's like the worst thing I've ever seen. It makes me so mad. Like it made me laugh and then like punch my computer. I hate the dude so much. He's just such a tool. I'm sorry. Everything out of that dude's. When Will Smith slapped the guy, he's like, "Yeah, that's how we do it, fam." I'm like, "Oh wait, no, I got one more." He tried to emancipate himself at 15
Dude, that's
years
what
old.
I was gonna say, bro.
Like this is
that
crazy.
shit pisses me off.
You're two of the most rich celebrities, and I know that doesn't mean a happy home, but like, cause like he's just indescribably an asshole.
I would tend to agree. Again, I don't hate Jaden Smith, but like
You should.
the emancipation shit
So bad.
pisses me off.
So bad.
And I don't know the full extent of the story, so disclaimer there.
Yeah.
But still, bro, like your pops is Will fucking Smith, the Fresh Prince.
No, but it wasn't like there was any abuse there or anything like that. He's just like, "Man, I'm a free thinker. I need to be free." Like it was literally that was the logic behind it. I don't have anything to say.
I just still don't get it though. Like, how about
literally
you just shut the fuck up, pal? Like, what?
I would like hate the dude to like a tweeting at him type point if he didn't do two things. Was in the remake of the Karate Kid and made the song Icon. Yeah. Other than that, I hate that dude so much. Oh wait, I got another pick here.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna take Elon Musk here.
Okay.
There's so many things about Musk in like personal life. I don't care about that. I care about one thing. He thinks he's smarter than every human being alive, and he's smarter than everyone. I'm not denying that, but he is just such an asshole about it. And he named his kid a bunch of numbers, XAEA12. Like that's you're ruining that kid's life right off the bat. He married and divorced or like dated, had a kid with Grimes, which is just like weird. I don't know. I don't like the way the dude does anything. I didn't like his takeover of Twitter. I don't even like Tesla that much as a company, and I'm a car dude. I am a total hater, and it's probably not just because he is like one of our smartest people. I just think he's a tool. Every interview I've ever seen with him, he just seems like a smug bastard. So there.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Like some of the shit that he says and some of the shit that he does is just kind of like, let's settle down there, pal. But I don't know. He is a smart dude, so.
No, all right, your pick.
No, you hate him. Cook. Yeah, shut it up. Keep going.
No, it's like with a passion. It makes me upset. Like he could have been number one if I didn't have more reason. Like he is probably a benefit to society. I just don't enjoy anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, kind of in the same direction. I'm gonna go with my number 3 as Jeff Bezos.
Wow. Okay. Definitely in the same direction.
Also, pretty pissed off I didn't take Jeff Bezos in the fucking bald men draft, but whatever. Yeah, Bezos made of money, bro. Made of money. He is made of the dollars. Like, he has the guap. I get it. That's great. But he's just, like, rude. He's not a nice person. He's not nice to his employees. He doesn't treat them well. It's also been stated that he encourages his employees to also basically speak down to their coworkers and their peers and that sort of thing, which is fucked up. One of the biggest companies, if not the biggest in the world. And he has all this fucking money, and he still can't pay his employees just like a little bit more, $1 more at least. Let's rise it up. I don't know, something to think about. It's just weird, and I feel like it's very greedful, if you will. I understand wanting to have a personal fortune, but what the fuck are you ever gonna be able to do with over $100 billion? You know how much that is? $1 billion is 1,000 million. He has $100,000 million.
So here's what I will say. So like Musk is more of an asshole to me. Bezos gives way more little dick energy. Like, that dude's penis has to be like a Tic Tac. Like, literally, like, whereas Musk, it might not be, but like I know this dude's got like when they cut up the shrimp at what's that? When they cut up the shrimp at Benihana, like, that's his dick. Like, that right there, the little that's his penis.
He has to compensate. Like, I get it.
No,
but like
the SpaceX thing, and he's wearing a fucking cowboy hat. I'm like, dude, you gotta stop. You're rich enough, man. It doesn't really matter the size of your penis.
Yeah, I don't want to keep talking about Jeff Bezos, so I'll go into my next one. Again, another person I don't really hate, but I know you do, and I just want to take him away from you. Might not be the biggest pick for my number 4 spot, the turnaround, but I'm gonna go with Nardwuar.
Okay. I've come around a little bit on Nardwuar.
I definitely have. I like Nardwuar.
Yeah, I kind of like him too. You're not really doing. He wasn't on my list. I kind of like. I don't know. I was annoyed with him for like a couple seconds, and I was just like, "This is goofy," and I'm gonna let it go. Like, I don't. There's no reason to be mad at the guy. I don't.
Yeah, I don't hate him. I just kind of wanted to take him away from you, but that's okay. Anyway, the reason why you could hate Nardwuar. Some people think that he's just a douche. Like, he's a dickhead, douchebox, whatever. He's annoying, all this shit.
Yeah.
I think his videos are fucking hysterical. I like what the clips that come out of every single one of his videos that he makes, whether it be him talking to J. Cole or Tyler, the Creator, to literally anyone else. But I understand, like, his voice is annoying, whatever, but I don't know. I feel like it was a decent decision to make there. Against all the other fucking names that I have on my list, I needed to throw something out there that might make a little bit more sense before I start to dig myself a hole.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was out there. Dude, just keep it moving, or?
Yeah, we can keep going. I'm not happy about that pick, but whatever.
You hate Nardwuar.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess Nardwuar and I are fucking public enemy number 1.
All right, I'm gonna take top G here. I'm gonna take Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you couldn't hate this guy. I want to read you a quote, my favorite quote. And I didn't use any of the ones about rape because even reading them aloud I would find offensive. So I just skipped that. Why would you be with a woman who's not a virgin? She's used goods, second hands. How do you feel about that statement, Lil Doop?
Dude, like, the fact that someone says those words in that order out loud, not just thinks them, but says them
in public too. Like, it's just, continue.
Dude,
So
like,
bad.
that is so fucked up.
It's
And
so
like,
bad.
it's a double standard or a single standard or however that sentence is supposed to be said. But like, he's not saying the same thing about dudes.
No, he says
Dudes'
the opposite.
wieners aren't used goods.
No, and like, here's the thing with him is like, it's just that seed because of his controversy and things like that. It's like the same Trump effect. He kept showing up and kept showing up and kept showing up. And then people were like, oh, man, he said something. It wasn't the worst thing ever, which really means, man, maybe they think a little bit. It's like it's a weird spiral with him.
Yeah,
especially
I don't.
He got arrested. So, like, I think the shindig's probably up and it was a moment. But like I would see that dude and I'm like, I hate everything about the way you conduct yourself in your life ever.
Yeah, it's just ugh. He's just so icky. And like that sentence is just blatant misogyny.
Blatant. And there's kids watching them. There's kids who like don't know their dick from their right hand and they're like, yeah, fuck women. They're like, yeah.
Yeah. Because they think he's sick.
Dude.
Because he drives cool cars or whatever.
And like I get it. Like I was a 7th grader once, impressionable and shit like that. It's just not good for the youngins out there. So I'm taking.
No.
With my next pick, I'm gonna take Machine Gun Kelly here, a dude I hate a lot for no very good reasons. I hate that he exchanged blood with Megan Fox and they like put it in a necklace and bite each other. I hate the fact that the dude's name is Colson Baker. That's his real name and I hate it. And I hate the dude's face. Like I hate the dude's cheekbones. Like I hate the way he presents himself to society. And I hate the way that women think he's really hot. That like bothers me. Like I hate to be that guy. Like get your money up, not your funny up. Good for him, but I hate that. Yeah, because I just feel bad for the actual good-looking dudes, like a Timothy Chalamet. I mean, he'd be alright anyway, but like Tom Holland, that dude's good-looking. I mean, I know he's dating Zendaya, but like, I still believe in like conventional good-looking dudes. Good for them. I don't like these like I don't like emo-looking pussy boys.
You don't like the butthole eyes.
I don't. I feel like that dude bleaches his butthole before sex. Think about it. Get back to me.
I don't know if I want to comment on that. Probably, but
like no, but like think about that. Let the audience. My mother might listen to this podcast. So yeah, those were my 2 picks.
All right. I need to come back from Nardbor, so I'm gonna make a statement here. I'm gonna go with David Dobrik.
Ooh, this is a good one. Just because he duped all of us. Continue.
This is a good one for me too because he had me hooked.
Did he really? I was never on that train.
Oh no, I definitely was. It was probably junior year of high school, senior year of high school, and I was just like, oh, these videos are sick and like it's funny. Oh, every video is 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. Like #420. That's hilarious. And it was just like. I never really took a step back and like looked at what was actually going on in the videos until like all this shit came out about him basically just disrespecting women, and just so many other things. And it just like it pisses me off. And now that I've read what I've read and I've seen what I've seen that's come out about him, it changes the way that I would watch his videos, and then it made me just kind of be like, this dude is actually just not a nice person.
No.
And like even his apology video, whenever a bunch of shit came out, like I went on and I watched it. One of the worst fucking apology videos of all time. If you're going to do that, post nothing.
Literally.
You're better off.
Please.
Because now everyone's just talking about you. I get it. Like maybe that's the point of you doing it in the first place, to like try and ride it out a little bit longer. But like... let's maybe try to be an ounce of sincere. I don't know. Yeah. It was fucking terrible, and it really upset me because it was like just a dude that I would always watch like every day, and then it's like, all right, well, you're actually the worst person ever.
That is like a different type of hate. Like that's hating someone because you feel duped because you once loved them, and then through this new lens. Yeah, you like that. That's like a despise almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just he's just gross and like and he's on. I think he's probably like on the come up again. Like he has all this shit going for him, and like I guess that's fine, but it's just really weird. It's a weird dynamic that they had between everyone that was in the vlog squad, and like there are other people in the vlog squad that I'm not the biggest fan of either. And I again, like, I was in that lifestyle. I was like, yeah, vlog squad for life. Clickbait. This is hilarious shit.
Bang, 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 bang the like button, baby.
Hit the subscribe button. But, yeah, so whatever. Again, I'm going to go with another YouTuber for my number 6 spot. I'm going to take Ali A.
Wait.
Sorry if you don't know who Ali A is.
Wait,
but
is Ali A the dude who did like the Fortnite things?
Yes.
And it was like, what if it was like, this was like early Fortnite? He's like,
yes.
Iron Man. And it would just be like him with a gun. And he'd be like,
Yes.
You
Yes.
know who loved him?
Load.
Load loved him.
Which is part of the reason why I hate him that much more. Because he
so
sucks.
bad.
He was so bad at video games. And that's what he does for a living.
Dude,
and he's just
so
annoying.
Bad. He was so bad.
He's not a person I hate for some deep-rooted like meaning like David Dobrik or like any of the other people that we've said. I just can't stand to like listen to him.
And that's funnier. Those are the funny ones because like I feel the hate in your voice. I hate him too now.
He's
like,
so annoying.
It's just that there's some kids out there, man. They really thought you were gonna like mod it up and be Iron Man in Fortnite, and then they turn on the video and it's like, I got this gun because it's a blaster. Like it's the worst thing ever.
What's up, guys? Ali A back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing Fortnite Green Gun Challenge only. We're gonna try to win a Fortnite game, get a victory royale with only having a green loadout the entire game. Like, shut the fuck up! Like, you're the worst. Stay away from me.
How does that work? How does that work ever? How do you make millions
that's
of
another
dollars?
thing. That's why it pisses me off, because it fucking works.
That impression was spot on. I haven't heard like an Ali A type voice in like decades, and that brought me right back. That was amazing. All right.
Stand him.
Here's my picks. With my next pick, similar to you with David Dobrik, I'm going to take Ellen DeGeneres now.
Yeah, solid pick.
I once admittedly loved Ellen. Me and my babysitter Katie would just throw on Ellen videos on YouTube, and I was just a fan. And then all the stuff came out, and I was like, nah. And then you started really looking at some of the stuff and some of her interviews, and it's like actually uncomfortable. And like the way she apparently treated her staff is like really uncomfortable. So it's just sad because like I'm never gonna like Ellen again. So that makes me hate Ellen because I wish I could. I wish I could go back to that moment. Or go back to that moment and not make me like her. You know what I mean? Take that away from little Sam and be like, hey. With my next pick. So I'm in between two people, and I'm just going to name them for the sake of argument. I'm in between Lele Pons, the YouTuber.
Okay.
And...
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm between Lele Pons and Gwyneth Paltrow as the people I hate. I think I'm going to go with Gwyneth Paltrow here because I kind of just want to tell a story. So Gwyneth Paltrow, who's like, I mean, she's like pretty cute or whatever. Like that's fine. She also hurt my man Chris Martin from Coldplay, so like that's strike one right off the bat.
I'm at a payphone trying
that's Adam
to...
Levine. That's the other guy everyone hates. That's the lead singer of a very mainstream band.
Yeah.
But Gwyneth Paltrow has this company called Goop, and it's all about like, you know, women's sexuality. And I'm cool with that. Like I'm not, you know, vibrators, good shit. But it's the way she does it. It just bothers me. Like she made this candle, and this is the story. She's like, yeah, I smelled it, and I go, this smells like my vagina. So she just sold the candle as this smells like my vagina candle. Gwyneth Paltrow. She also just like does a bunch of weird stuff. Like talks about like tantric sex. It's weird. She's weird, and she has like I'm not a hate like women's sexuality good. Like that's okay, but like it's just weird and it makes me uncomfortable and I don't like it. And she also like does a bunch of like corrupt like fake shit according to my aunt. So maybe this is coming mostly from my aunt. But it doesn't mean I hate her nonetheless. Like I just hate that anyone like if I made a candle that was like this smells like my dick, $9.95. Like I hope no one would buy that. You know, like I'm like I wouldn't want anyone to buy that.
I would not buy that.
No,
I would not.
That's gross. And like that's not hating on, you know, I don't want anyone's private parts being a candle. That's just like, sure, we joke about it like, oh yeah, let her smack me, but no, I don't. That's just so rancid. That's the only word I can think of.
Interesting.
I just don't like Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't. She's an Iron Man.
Yeah, I liked her in Iron Man. The Avengers.
I should have taken Jared Leto here. Fuck.
Yeah.
Do I still have another pick? What are we at?
I have 7, 8, and then you have 8.
Cool.
My 7, I kind of want to go Kim K, but...
Do you really hate Kim K? Because I don't really hate
Kim K. Yeah, that's what
K.
I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I really hate her.
Your heart's not in it. Go Angelina Jolie.
No, to be completely honest with you, you know what? I'm just gonna do my last 2 picks the way I want to do them because I have something to say about them.
Okay.
I asked you before the podcast if you've ever seen The Walking Dead. You said no. That's fine. My next pick is gonna be Carl Grimes, played by Chandler Riggs. I can't fucking stand him.
Do you hate Chandler Riggs or Carl Grimes?
I don't think I hate the actor. I think I just hate the character. Like, I can't fucking stand Carl Grimes.
So I'm just going to correlate this to something I know about. This is like the Bran from Game of Thrones type of vibes to me, that like you just hate the character so much and the way it's acted.
It's just the fucking worst. Like, get a fucking haircut. I know the world's over and there's zombies everywhere, but I know you can find a set of scissors like for 5 minutes. Cut your hair.
I don't like that dude's hair, man. I don't like.
He just looks icky, gross, and I hate the way that he like talks in the show. He thinks he's the shit. It's like, pal, you're like maybe 16 years old. You think you know shit. You don't know anything. I just can't stand that dude as a character. It's just like the worst type of dude.
He's like a little bro too, but like, yeah, I hate him already. Jeez.
I hated him like pretty early on too, like pretty
like
early on in the show when he was like 8. It's bad. Anyway, moving on. My last pick, number 8. Another character here. You have a guess? I'll give you one guess. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, can you give me a second, dude? I hate this kid. I keep looking at pictures. Like,
yeah,
I can't
stop looking at pictures. I can't do it.
I got to turn this off. Poor guy. He's just going to go through life with like a really hateable face, and that's just...
Exactly.
You hate a character, Lily from How I Met Your Mother.
Great call, but no. I'm going with Grandpa Joe.
From what?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay. I
maybe I'm way out of line for saying
the movie,
this.
Like from the movie.
Grandpa Joe.
There's some like deeper meaning behind that. Like you hate like late stage capitalism or something. There's something there.
I can't fucking stand him. Like he's bedridden with like 3 other old ass people. Charlie's fucking grandparents. They're all sleeping in one bed. Weird to me, but I don't know how they do it in the Brits over there across the pond. That's fine. But this dude can't get out of bed. Like he doesn't get out of bed. Charlie's parents are trying to provide the best that they can. Charlie's pops gets laid off. And then Charlie wins this golden ticket, and Grandpa Joe jumps out of the fucking bed and starts dancing around. Like, what were you doing 3 weeks ago whenever this lady was literally struggling over making you a meal? You dumb bitch. And then he goes.
Dude.
You seen that movie?
I have, like, not as meticulously
The Chocolate
as you.
Factory is fucking massive. How's he walking around this entire thing? It leads me to believe that he's just doing this as like a weaponized thing. Like he's weaponizing his disability, if that's what you want to call it. Because there isn't one. He's fine. He's walking around. Fucking jagoff.
This is like a whole nother podcast we could do of like hated TV and movie characters. Because like somebody's going to be like Skylar from Breaking Bad. Somebody's going to be like it would just be a good time.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Dude.
You haven't seen Breaking Bad though.
I've seen it all the way through. I saw it before you watched it.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it in like 9th grade.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I hate Skylar.
I think everyone does, but the funny thing is like she's not the bad guy, but
No.
you hate her more than anyone else in the show.
Fantastic actress for that reason.
Yeah.
Because she's so good at making you hate her. I've said this on the podcast before.
So you think that was the point of her character is like, because you kind of got to keep this illusion of I like Walter White, we need his wife to be like the living worst for no reason other than like the way she acts.
Same thing in The Godfather.
Oh, like how people hate Kay?
I can't stand her. fantastic actress for that reason.
Dude.
They both play the fuck out of their roles. Like, I can't stand either one of them.
That's so funny that you hate Kay. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, no, but it's a fucked up thing too in that situation, hating Kay. Like, this dude is a mob boss. Like, he is the head of one of the 5 families. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like become the devil.
Him.
Yeah.
And I hate his wife who's trying to be like, you should probably not kill people.
Yeah,
I know, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Gotta love the big screen.
Apollonia was the name. Michael's
Apollonia.
first. Apollonia.
From Corleone.
No, that's great. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go with my last pick here. I'm just gonna read all the names I have on the list, and we're gonna decide. We haven't mentioned Angelina Jolie yet. We haven't mentioned Cardi B. We haven't mentioned Travis Barker. We haven't mentioned Jared Leto. We haven't mentioned Tom Brady. I put Trump on there. I just feel like that's a redundancy, so I'm not even going to say it. I put DJ Khaled on there. I hate that dude.
Really?
I hate that dude.
I hated him whenever he was big into like making Snapchat stories.
They
pissed me off so much, but I watched him every time.
I hate that dude for a couple reasons. I hate that dude because when Tyler the Creator's album beat him out, there's like one of the funniest videos out there. And he'd be like, "Yo, that's not real music. Like music you hear in the barbershop on the radio, man." Like it is like one of the funniest things ever. Why else? Oh, and he ruined like Rihanna's best performance at the Grammys because it was that Wild Thought song. Right, and she's like doing all this sexy shit, and he just comes out and is like, "We the best." Like I'm like, dude, I'm trying to watch Rihanna, not some guy.
Some bum.
And I had Wendy Williams. I'm gonna go with Travis Barker here.
All right.
Do you know who Travis Barker is?
I think we've talked about Travis Barker before, and I feel like he's like another one of those MGK dudes.
No, but I need you to look up a picture. I do really hate those guys, and I don't know why. And this guy's done nothing wrong. I just hate the way he looks in general. Like, I hate that so much.
Up and down. Why do I know him? Like, what do I know him from?
He's married to Kourtney Kardashian.
Okay.
Most underrated of the Kardashians. And I hate him. And he's probably a nice man. And I'm sure they have I don't like looking at them. Can I say that? Is that inappropriate or mean of me to say?
I mean, yeah, probably, but
should I switch up the pick? I might have to because I have no.
No, you can't do that. It's written down. I took Nardwar, and that was a bad pick.
Yeah, I mean, this one's not bad. Like, okay, like if you look at some of the
hate
men's,
him because you hate him.
No, I hate him because I hate that I've ever had to look at this guy. He has a Cadillac tattoo in the middle of his chest. I think I have reason to hate him.
It's kind of sweet.
It's not sweet at all. Mark, have you ever got a tattoo of the Cadillac symbol in the middle of your chest? We would have some words. And those words would be "fuck you" and I'm hitting your ass. Like, things are getting physical. I would never let you do that to yourself.
What are those words? Can I?
He was a drummer in Blink 182.
Can I? Do you see his chest? What are those words? Can I what? Right above the Cadillac. Can I saw? S-A-U? Can I saw?
Can I sad?
Sal?
Wait, I gotta figure this out. I gotta do some further research. No, I'm right. It says, "Can I sad?"
Can I sad? Oh, that's a D.
Can I sad?
That does not look like a D.
Can I sad?
Can I sad? Yeah.
Can you sad? I mean, I'm not hating on like, hey man, like if you're sad, that's okay. There's like, but don't put something on your body in ink that says "Can I sad?" and not have me think that you're a jackass. Is that fair?
Does it say lover under his belly button? What the fuck is that word?
I think it just says love. No, it says lover.
Loser.
No, it says lover. That's the word lover.
Yeah.
This is like a whole podcast. Travis Barker's tattoos. Which ones are the funniest? Dude, and wait, do you see the one with the beatbox? and like it's just some woman. And it's like how do you come up with that? How do you walk into a tattoo parlor? And I'm assuming some of these were sober, maybe not, and be like, you know what I want today? A Cadillac emblem right in between my two nipples. That's what I
think it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie
Dude,
to you.
Don't do that. Don't zag here.
I think I have to. It looks kind of cool.
Okay, can I say I hate when dudes put like he's putting tattoos where his hair should be. I can't be the only dude that thinks it's like. Maybe I'm just a hater because I ain't him. Maybe I just could never be that brave to go get a tattoo that says "Can I sad?" Maybe I'll never be that brave. Maybe that's just something I gotta. Yeah, you know what? You're right. He's got a hot ass wife. I'm wrong about this. Good for him.
I don't disagree with the head tattoos. I think from neck down you're fine, but if you go up, it's not necessary.
Would you get a tattoo? I've actually probably never asked you this question.
I was actually just about to tell you, yeah.
Oh, you're going to get one.
I might be getting one in the next month or so.
If it's too personal, I totally get that. What would it be of? And
I can show you a picture actually. So I did. Do you know? Do you know what?
I'm not anti-tattoo, by the way, even though it might have sounded like that. Anti like getting a Cadillac symbol in the middle of your chest. But continue.
So do you know what ink box is?
No.
Basically, it's like a temporary tattoo thing where you can
see what it looks like.
Yeah, so you can like order it. They ship it to you, and then it's a temp tat, so it only stays for like 2-3 weeks. So I've done a couple of them. And the one that I did most recently is the one that I'm probably going to get. So it's going to be this. And I have an actual picture of what it looked like whenever I had it on. But it's going to be on my left thigh.
Yep.
It's going to be this.
Oh, you showed me this. You showed me this before.
Yeah. So it's the I love you hand sign. But instead of it just being that stock image that I got off of Google Images, I'm going to make it my mom's hand.
Okay, I mean, that's pretty damn beautiful. Enough to make a grown-ass man tear up a little bit. That's all about you. I support that freely. I actually, Jay Raids, hopefully we'll have him on the podcast at some point. He was in my neck of the woods, so he called me. He's like, Sam, I'm getting a tattoo. I just need you to come down. I was like, yeah, I'm in. Drop the phone. Boom, I'm there. It was like a cool experience. People were super nice. It meant a lot to him. It was like his first mission trip where he like really connected with God. He, got that on his chest. So I'm meaningful tattoos. My aunt got one. Met her husband on a plane. So it's like right around the wrist, but it was like a plane and then like kind of the path. That's beautiful stuff.
That's good stuff.
That's about you and like the sign language, but also family. I don't know. And like you could spin that into like how we communicate our love for each other. It's pretty lit. It's pretty cool. I think if I were ever to get a tattoo, I would get like a mustache on my index finger, but it's like facing, so I could like. It's called the JaVale McGee. There's an NBA player who actually got that on his finger, and it was the hardest thing.
Yeah.
No, the only one I would ever get is my dad, my uncle Zico. When my grandfather passed away before I was born, got a tattoo of the St. Brendan emblem on like their right shoulder. Me and my brother have talked about that. I'm not a tattoo guy. I'm not a like. Yeah. That's just, but like for my own body, I and I totally get if they're meaningful and stuff like that. I was just always like, I don't know.
I still don't know.
I think you should get it. It sounds like you want it. You've thought about it a good amount, then get it. That probably wouldn't be a cheap tattoo. Not that price matters or something like that, but I'm just saying.
No. I mean, I know where I'm going to go because for my intro to marketing class last year, the professor had these two tattoo shop owners come in, and they're right on 19. And they were talking, and they had like a slideshow, the different pictures and stuff, and they sounded really interesting. I think that there's like a bad rap, or at least whenever we were growing up, I feel like probably less so now. People just kind of like thought other people with tattoos were weird.
Or like bums, or like,
Yeah, or like whatever, but it's like, it's not really that. And
no,
they kind of talked about how they maneuver that kind of like judgment like every day. And they just had a really compelling story, and I thought it was extremely interesting and that sort of thing. So that's where I'm going to go.
I'm still a believer in don't get it on your face or your neck, or like if you wore a collared shirt, probably, you know, just in case. And it sucks that the stigma's still there. I would just tell anyone I loved, like, it's just not an awesome idea. You have a whole canvas, you know. Just because you can't use part of it doesn't mean you shouldn't use the other part, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Lip tats this summer. Let's say smooth body question mark.
Smooth body lip tats. Everyone's sending your pictures of your smooth body lip tats.
If you get a smooth body lip tat, you will change the name for a month to whatever you want to call it, our podcast.
Respectfully, though.
No, like disrespectfully. You could call it Fart Bonanza featuring Farts McGee and Titty Ass. I don't really.
Shit. That'd be pretty hard. Why don't we come up with that?
Wait, what's her? Dude, I haven't heard the LLSmoothBody jingle in so long. Smooth body. Look at us, we're so in sync.
Oh, I missed that shit.
Let's just last 3 minutes here. I'm just gonna name a Drake lyric, and you're just gonna tell me how you feel about it.
Okay.
I could have guns that only fire bullets backwards. Probably wouldn't kill a single rapper. How do you feel?
I could have guns that only shoot backwards. Probably wouldn't kill a single rapper.
Think about it.
Because the guns are always pointed at them.
No, it was more that these rappers are lying about shooting people. I could have guns that fire backwards. Probably wouldn't kill a single rapper.
Because none of them are holding guns.
No, none of them are hard like that. Like Drake doesn't claim to be hard. Give me a second.
Paper boy, all about that paper boy.
Sorry, wait. There was one. Second place is just the first to finish last. There was a harder way of saying that.
It's an Abby Lee Miller quote.
Actually,
Dance Moms?
Really? I'm not a Dance Mom song.
Were you a Dance Mom stan, though?
No.
Yeah, you were.
Sorry, I'm trying to get like 2 good Drake lyrics to get me hyped up before, you know. Last name ever. First name greatest. Dude, these are the worst quotes ever. Like, can we get some of the good, like, I want some of the good Drake lyrics.
How does that one song start? Fuck a pigeonhole. I'm a night owl.
This is a different mode.
I'ma have to make her paint a 6 on her pinky toe. Heard
Thought you were the shooting
guard.
Can't
Just
say.
Let a brother know. I would have you courtside.
Not the middle row.
Not the middle row. All good love in a minute, though.
Don't tell me you modeled if you ain't been in Vogue. This is
21.
Wait, let's just and we can cut some of this. I don't know why I want to do this right now.
Do the roar.
I'm just gonna go on Genius and get some Drake lyrics.
I gotta drop a shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So you're not feeling this game?
No, I love this game. It's just the Turtles hedging.
You can push it up. I believe in you.
Nope, probably not.
Let's just go off some. Oh wait, we'll go Poppy's home. Yeah, you're going shit.
Yeah, I'm about to shit.
Wait, it's we'll do this another day.
Great idea though.
And just why I wanted to do this, and we'll have a whole podcast, and I'll leave it at this, and you can go poop. I was like coming out of history class, and I was listening to Drake, and I was like, I can't wait for some kids like 100 years from now having to be in class and like reading some of these lyrics like it's like Shakespearean or something, be like, and like what does Drake really mean when he's talking about nice for what? Or when Drake's dissing the broke boys, does he not believe in economic equality? And it's like, like that will happen. This has been the LLSmoothBody podcast. Lil Doop can't answer the phone right now because his turtle is hedging. And you guys better hedge your bets because SmoothBody's reaching 1 million by the year 2042. It's been fun. We've been in the sun, not the rain. Take away the pain. This is SmoothBody, and I'm out of here.